Good morning and welcome to St. Paul's Evangelical Lutheran Church in Carlisle, Pennsylvania. Today is Thursday, November the 17th. Our reading for today is from 2 Chronicles, the 18th chapter, verses 9 to 27. King Ahab of Israel and King Jehoshaphat of Judea dressed in their royal robes and were sitting on the thrones at the threshing floor near the gate of Samaria. All of Ahab's prophets were prophesying there in front of them. One of them, Zedekiah, son of Kenah, made some iron horns and proclaimed, "This is what the Lord says, with these horns you will gore the Arameans to death." All the other prophets agreed. "Yes," they said, "go up to Ramoth Gilead and be victorious. The Lord will give you victory, a glorious victory." Meanwhile, the messenger who went to get Micaiah said to him, Look, all the prophets are promising victory for the king. Be sure that you agree with them and promise success." But Micaiah replied, "As surely as the Lord lives, I will say only what my God tells me to say." When Micaiah arrived before the king, Ahab asked him, "Micaiah, should we go to war against Ramoth Gilead or not?" And Micaiah replied, "Go right ahead. It will be a glorious victory." But the king replied sharply, "How many times must I demand you to speak only the truth when you speak for the Lord?" So Micaiah told him, "In a vision I saw all of Israel scattered on the mountain, like sheep without a shepherd. And the Lord said, 'Their master has been killed. Send them home in peace.' Didn't I tell you?" the king of Israel said to Jehoshaphat. "He does this every time. He never prophesies anything but bad news for me." Then Micaiah continued, "Listen to what the Lord says. I saw the Lord sitting on his throne with all the armies of heaven on his right and his left. And the Lord said, 'Who can entice King Ahab of Israel to go into battle with Ramoth Gilead so that he can be killed there?' There were many suggestions until finally a spirit approached the Lord and said, 'I can do it.' 'How will you do this?' the Lord asked. And the Spirit replied, "I will go out and inspire all of Ahab's prophets to speak lies." "You will succeed," said the Lord. "Go ahead and do it." So you see, the Lord has put a lying spirit in the mouths of your prophets, for the Lord has determined disaster for you. Then Zedekiah, son of Kenah, walked up to Micaiah and slapped him across the face. "When did the Spirit of the Lord leave me to speak to you?" he demanded. And Micaiah replied, "You will find out soon enough when you find yourself hiding in some secret room." King Ahab of Israel then ordered, "Arrest Micaiah and take him back to Ammon and the governor of the city and to my son Joash. Give them this order from the king. Put this man in prison, feed him nothing but bread and water until I return safely from the battle." But Micaiah replied, "If you return safely, the Lord has not spoken through me." Then he added to those standing around, "Take note of what I have said." When you want to please or impress someone, it's tempting to lie and to make yourself look good. King Ahab's prophets did this by telling King Ahab just what he wanted to hear, and they were rewarded when they made King Ahab happy. Micaiah, however, told the truth and got arrested by obeying God. It is much harder to stand up for the truth than it is to go along with everybody else. God will give you the strength and the courage to stand up for what is right. Go in peace. Stand up for the truth. Have a great day.